Hi guys, I've got my little helper with me today, Riley. And it is National Storytelling Week. So I have an idea for a storytelling basket game. And the nice thing about this game is it can work with just about any age from when your child is speaking. And it can go up to adults. It's just a game to use your imagination and make up a great story. So all I've done is I've picked up some somewhat random toys, but I've used a lot of our little characters.
I have a great idea for...
What's your great idea? What's your great idea?
Mine needs a bigger basket because I'm doing little things.
Okay, can we finish this one really quickly?
Okay.
Okay, thanks. And then we'll do your idea right after, I promise. Okay. So I've just taken a bunch of different characters. So I've got some people in here. I've got some animals, both real animals. Ooh. I've got both real animals as well as some
And a big
mythical beasts like a dragon. And then I've got kind of some random things like a spoon, a little Grappat mushroom, an Akamora gemstone. This is a Grimm's pebble. I've got a pine cone, a feather, seashell. I've just got some different little bits in here.
And a peacock.
So the idea of the storytelling basket is basically, so you can just put some different objects into the basket, and then you can either have the child draw randomly from the basket, or because Riley is a little bit younger, I'm going to let her choose what she wants to work with. And depending on how you want to do it, you can let the child pick as many items as they want, or you could say, you know, pick 4 items, pick 5 items, however many you want to decide.
Many items!
You want to pick many items. And then basically they just have to tell a story based on the items that they've picked. What do you think of that, Riley?
Great.
Great. So how many items do you think you should choose?
60.
What? 60 is a lot. How about you pick 6 then? Can you choose 6 items and then tell me a story based on those 6 items?
Okay. And I need the process.
Okay, so how many items do you got now?
6.
Okay, so if you want a different item, you can swap it, but you're going to stick with 6, remember? So if you want something else in this basket, you're going to swap it out. Okay. You want all the people? Okay. So, tell me a story based on these animals.
Okay.
Yeah? Sorry, yeah, based on whatever you've collected. And you've got to use every item that you've chosen in the story.
Okay. There's a person and there's a little princess.
Ooh.
She's in the tower.
I like her tower. Very nice.
And there's a prince.
Mm-hmm.
They lived in a cottage.
They lived in a cottage.
And then the witch goes.
You're going to tell me about what's happening in the story. You got to use words too, right?
So, she tickled the witch and then she died.
Who tickled the witch?
Me.
Okay. So there was a giant Riley that came and tickled the witch?
And sometimes Lola with his father. And she put that. And they eat pancakes.
And they ate pancakes. Is that how they celebrated that the witch was ding dong dead?
Yeah. Wait, okay.
You're picking out. Okay, pick it. We've got a 7th item.
The end.
Okay, so the whole point of this exercise is really just to get your kid using their imagination and making up stories. Riley is 4, so you know, that was a quicker story. And like I said, though, this can adapt to a lot of different ages because the older your child is, the more elaborate the stories can be. I'm sure lots of people have 4-year-olds that can get into a really elaborate story as well. But this was our first time doing this. So.
Game for me.
What? That was boring for you?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys heard it. It got 0 stars from Riley.
Just kidding.
I like to think it was a fun idea. Riley wants to use the bowl as a hat. Okay, I hope you guys like this idea. If you try it with your kids, let me know how it works out. And let's say bye-bye.
Bye. See you later.
All right, guys, for the record, after telling me that this was a boring game, Riley has pulled more items to put in the basket, and we have continued to do storytelling. I don't know how long it's been a while, but we are still doing stories. Time has passed, and I think somebody quite enjoys this game. Do you like this game, Riley?
Yeah.